Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Up the Guts podcast. Joining as always is your host, Tricky, my co-host, Connor, and Holty. How are we, lads?
Good, mate. Good to be back in the land of Victoria, that's for sure. I tell you that much.
We will touch on that in a very minute. But Holty, good weekend. Good win on the weekend, sorry.
Oh, extremely good weekend.
I got a bone to pick with you, though.
Oh, no.
You told me you kicked 6. Everywhere you look, it says 5.
I've got a bone to pick with you, Trick.
Oh, and yeah. What is it?
Where's Dylan?
Ask him, mate.
I heard there was a bit of bullying going on.
Bullying, load of crap.
Oh, dude, you should have seen these two last night. Obviously, we came to record on Monday night, but Holty got stuck at work.
Slammed at work on Monday night.
Not good enough.
Absolutely flogged. And then sitting here with Tricky and Dylan, Jesus Christ, they just wouldn't stop. And that's why Dill's not here today.
Unbelievable.
I miss you, Dill, already.
Well,
crack the soles because he wouldn't want to pack up his rubbish. But, you know.
To answer your question, Tricky, I did kick 6.
Did you?
And I'm confident with that because I kicked 3 in the first and 3 in the third. I could not get one in the second and fourth.
Couldn't get one in the second. So he decides to start punching all the guys in the square.
To be fair, though, you had to share it out. So you wanted to make sure everyone else got a good go at it.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Started punching on someone in the square after he couldn't kick a goal in the second.
Is that because he was in his square? In his paddock?
It was in my paddock. And I told him.
All I heard was he goes, Holty goes, that's the 3rd time today. I don't know what
I just said straight up in quotation marks, you're a coward, mate. That was it. Nothing over the top, just you're a coward.
Did Dangerous play?
Dangerous
no, we did not
play. No.
He hang up the boots.
How much you guys win by?
Oh, I think we won by a solid 50-odd points, wasn't it?
Yeah.
50,
So if
60 odd
Dangerous
points.
played, you would have won by 51 points.
Oh, yes. Yep.
That's where he got the name Dangerous, that game.
Oh, he's deadly, mate.
Yeah,
He's deadly in front of those big sticks.
Oh,
Holty, thoughts?
sometimes.
Now, you are back in the States of Victoria.
Yep.
I said if you would have tuned in listening to last week's episode, I'm sure.
Of course.
Now, as the listeners would have known, you were on a little investigation. We know your hatred for the SCG.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And the Sydney and the state as a whole.
Oh, New South Wales. Don't even start.
Just
Jackie.
an absolute shithole, as you would say.
Yeah.
Now, you went down there to investigate the SCG. Would you like to fill us in on your investigation?
I would love nothing more to. So obviously, as you know, I've gone to the great state that New South Wales is. Gil's called me up on the blower on a Sunday night and goes, Con, I need you down there. I said, Gil, anything for you, mate. You're on your way out. I will do it. So I've jumped on the old Qantas QF487E.
I'm sure there was some second regrets there. When she said the big S word, Sydney. What's happened there?
Click 2 buttons.
I don't know how. I've done it again. There we go. Qantas.
Cannon?
They need a cannon. They need to sort their shit out.
Qantas.
So the Sunday night, had a message at about 10 o'clock, flight cancelled.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
And what time were you supposed to be hopping on a flight?
Oh, Monday the next day. So they've cancelled it 24 hours in advance. That's fine. I'm asleep, wake up, cancelled. They've rebooked me onto a 3 o'clock flight. I'm like, yeah, whatever, that's cool. Get to the airport at about 1 o'clock because I'm going with a couple other associates doing an investigation. Get there, flight cancelled again, 3:30.
That's
flight cancelled again, 4 o'clock. Flight cancelled again, 4:30.
That's ridiculous.
I didn't roll into bloody Sydney until like 7 o'clock at night.
Luckily, it's only about a 45 to an hour flight.
Yeah, it's about an hour flight, Trick. I know that because I'm a traveller.
Yeah, well, I've been there once.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then not only that, but on the way back, cancelled 4 times again.
Oh.
What kind of fucking operation is Qantas running down there? They are meant to be the best airline in Australia. They were absolute dog shit.
To be fair, if I can butt in, I think it's the majority of the airlines these days.
No, next time I'm flying Virgin.
Jetstar.
You just wanted to say Virgin, didn't you?
Yeah.
No, but I actually really feel like it's a majority of airlines these days. You hear stories all the time about you can't get one right, really.
Understaffed, apparently. My ass.
Imagine that for a job, just flying country to country or state to state. You know, just be pretty.
Anyway, back onto the real investigation. So obviously,
Did you meet Gil down there? Did you?
Yeah, me and Gil. Yeah, we're pretty good mates. Yeah. Went to primary school together. Anyway, obviously off to a fly on the investigation to New South Wales, Sydney, whatever you want to fucking call that joint. I just call it a shithole.
Well said.
get off, pay for the taxi.
Oh, no.
We're off to a fly already. Flight's already delayed 3 times. Get off the taxi.
Get off the taxi.
Oh, get out. Yeah, we'll get out of the taxi. Pay for the taxi for mine and my associates. Doing the right thing. Just pay for the $80 taxi that it costs to get to the hotel.
Oh, that's terrible.
Steep.
Terrible.
Left the others in charge of the bags. Get back to my room. Oh no, I've left my laptop bag in the cab.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. Got the laptop back. That's fine. It only cost me $50. Anyway, rock up to the SCG. That place is absolute in shambles. That surface is disgraceful, Tricky.
Yeah, it is.
Absolute disgraceful.
I can imagine what it'd be like seeing it in real life. I've been to ANZ Stadium myself. Haven't been to the SCG, but
There's only one worse stadium out there, worse than the SCG.
ANZ.
ANZ.
I could name one.
Go.
GMHBA.
Correct.
I saw that straight strip. I didn't want to rip into G-Town. I just let it slide.
That's straight strip.
What is going on down there?
Don't know.
Seriously, to the ground staff around the AFL, you need to pick up your game. But anyway, great trip up there. Obviously, it wasn't for the SCG. It was for work, for the lovely old McDonald's. But, yeah, after it, I am now the official ambassador of New South Wales.
Believe it's one.
Well done. Well done,
Fucking
Connor
chance I'd
Murphy.
be the ambassador of that shithole.
You wear that on with pride now, don't you?
Well, if you look at the map of Australia, obviously you've got Queensland
Correct.
and then you've got Victoria. There's nothing in between.
Nah,
There's nothing.
nothing.
Just extend the borders, have a bigger Victoria. That's what it needs to
Nothing in
happen.
between besides a Parliament House. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Even
no one
quite
cares about that.
Wait, we have a Parliament House?
Oh, do we?
Now we've got a lot. We've got a lot to get through this podcast. Got a lot of stuff written down. But I reckon we start off with our highs and lows. Let's hope we get this right, because you again forgot the label makeup. Pretty sure it's the pink one.
Yeah, he's got it.
I'll start us off. High. All I got to say is 11 in a row. Up the pies. 11 in a row.
Oh, yeah.
Another high, which I'll touch more on a bit later. Josh Kennedy's career. Both the Josh Kennedy's careers.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
A low would have to be, I'm sorry, mate, but Essendon.
Yeah, that's fair.
As everyone thought they were not coming, but like building something. They dropped the game GWS.
To be fair, GWS is a pretty good list. They should be in the 8.
They should be performing a lot better than what they should be.
If at the start of the year you go, who wins out of GWS as Essendon, I'm picking GWS.
Oh,
every day of the week.
100%.
So, turn it
And
up.
another low I've got is Chris Lynn. How dare you turn your back on the Big Bash? How dare you?
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
say?
what made you.
You know what I say, Trick?
What?
Piss off, Chris.
How dare you? That's what made you, Chris. You were only in the Australian squad for those couple of games because of your form in the Big Bash. You're unloyal, and I will never respect you again.
He's not even that good.
You can just hit a ball. That's about it.
I can hit a ball in Div 6 against 15-year-olds. So can Chris. Well done.
Your highs and lows, Connor?
Geez, put me on the spot. Highs, you know what? I actually had a really good trip away. It was good just to get out of the work space and have a bit of party time in Sydney. So that was pretty good. Highs, yeah, same as you, the Kennedys. Awesome careers. Lows. Actually, I've got another high.
Oh,
Rocking up to this studio and not fucking standing in puddles of Red Bull.
yes, that's well said,
To
actually.
be fair, that's not correct.
To be fair,
No.
it can still happen because
Oh,
I see
it
that
can.
big Red Bull over there.
To be fair, that is not correct, because you don't walk in standing in Red Bull. You end up at the start of it in it, because it happens while
Just a
recording.
tsunami
Oh,
wave
yeah.
comes across your socks.
Yeah, I had to fucking throw those socks away that week. They're just covered in Red Bull. Lows, you know what?
What?
AFL, to be honest. That round was boring.
It was a very boring round, and that's one of my lows too.
Yeah, everyone's
Yep.
talking up, it's going to be a tight finish.
No.
It's a one-horse race at the minute.
Yep.
There's Geelong and the next best is, I guess you would
Collingwood,
say the Pies. but
Collingwood,
they're-
Melbourne. It's called Collingwood, Melbourne, Sydney.
Yeah, but they're so
They're the
far
four.
behind
I know.
the Cats. Yeah, pretty boring round for me.
Holty, highs and lows.
Not much happened over the weekend. Just I'm going to say high, the under-19s at Devon Meadows. Low, I'm going to skip straight to a low. The rest of the seniors of Devon Meadows was a massive low. Very disappointing to sit in the back of good old Riley Macca's car with the old deck chairs out in the back of the car.
I've actually heard you had a few sherbets on our Saturday watching this game.
Yes.
There was touchy.
And I quote, I said to James King, so what have you been drinking? He goes, yes, can't you tell? I'm like, yeah, he's talking a lot today, isn't he? He goes, yes, and he's very touchy.
I like that.
What?
Yep,
Yeah,
you were very
you're
touchy, apparently.
Apparently. I've heard this trick. That was the first thing Trick told me yesterday.
Oh, my God. James King does like to reveal a lot about me, which 90% of it is bullshit.
Shout out to Kingy.
Yep. Another high would be... I'm going to say this is
He's got
a high.
a compliment sandwich here. He's on the high, low, high.
Yep.
Bit of feedback sandwich.
I'm going to go with a high on this one. Danny Ricciardo's lost. That's a high. I reckon he needs to wake up and find a better team instead of...
I thought he got the lemon's ass.
Yeah, he got the arse.
Yeah,
so I'm glad that he's searching and he's out of McLaren's seat.
Yeah.
Did you watch the F1 on the weekend?
Not really, no.
Did you watch it? You watched it, didn't you?
Yeah, I watched it.
How good
Oh,
was Herbie?
Oh,
Herbie fully loaded.
Herbie fully
How
loaded.
good was
It's a good
Herbie?
movie.
Great
Lindsay
movie.
Lohan.
Great
Good.
movie.
Best.
yeah, that was pretty much it. Not much feedback this week from me. No.
Yeah. Obviously, there's another low in the room.
Yes, there is.
The workplace bullying that happens.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Very
Absolutely.
obvious.
Yeah. It's just not the same. The atmosphere's a bit low. There's no little twit over there throwing paper at Tricky.
That is very. That was annoying him last week.
I watched that TikTok.
It
It
was.
was very funny.
It was annoying.
And you could just see his little smile
you
too.
got to admit how good was my little comment. Or you can't miss when he goes, "You're a meter away and miss my big fat head." He's man in the corner. Holty definitely didn't miss your head with his elbow.
That's what made it funny, Trick.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But yeah, I missed the little twit over there. I love seeing
It's
his
an empty seat, that one.
I love seeing his smile just light up the room. Yeah.
I don't think there's much a smile.
No, he
sometimes.
does. He's so happy all the time, isn't he?
Is he?
Is he?
He is, though.
Is he?
What?
Is he?
He can be a little bit miserable at times, but overall, he brings joy to our potty.
He puts people to sleep, Connor.
Oh, when he talks about F1, you're right.
Oh, yes, obviously. I didn't go into much detail there.
But yeah, if you experience bullying in the workplace, please speak up.
Yes.
You can call Drake at 191 133.
1-800 hotline bling. That's his
not a
mobile.
Now,
Oh,
before we
righty.
get onto the draft, we'll get onto some news, I reckon.
News.
Yes.
News.
Buddy Franklin, what are our thoughts? What's he going to do? Is he leaving? Is he staying? Is he retiring? As some people are saying these
Well, I'm
days.
pretty sure he said he's not playing at Sydney.
Oh, get out of the
When did
competition.
you say that?
I'm pretty sure he said that he isn't going to be at Sydney next year.
Just
didn't he?
When did you say that?
Get him
yeah,
out of
I
the
swear I read
competition.
something
Yeah,
like
that was
That's
Saturday.
what I say.
But then he came out.
Put on off contract talks.
He came out Saturday and also said he's still undecided.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I say get him out of the competition.
Yeah,
His name's been floating around too long. Just kick the lounge chair up, have a glass of red.
he deserves it.
Yep.
He's done it. To be honest, I think if he's going to go anywhere, I reckon he'd go back to Hawthorne
Oh, yes. And so he should, I reckon.
or maybe North. Like if I was North Melbourne, I'd be looking at him. Marquee play puts up bums on seats, as how we would say.
Well, I mean, but old Lance Buddy Franklin fits the Geelong age bracket.
The old
so.
age demographic. Imagine the T-Hawk, Jeremy
Oh,
Cameron, and
Lance.
oh,
Jesus.
good luck defending that in the aged
Oh,
care.
Lordy Lord.
Where do you think he's going, Trick?
Honestly, I don't know what he's going to do.
He's not going to Brisbane.
No,
I
he's
can't
not.
picture him in a Brisbane
He's
jumper.
not going to go to Brisbane, no.
And I don't want to see him in one.
Nah. Well, he maybe just retires.
Maybe.
I don't think he will. I think he's definitely
It's a
still
it's a very confusing topic, isn't it? It definitely shocked a lot of people in the AFL.
I think it shocked him.
Yeah.
Even he couldn't comprehend what was going on.
No.
He would hate this because he likes to stay a bit away from the media.
Oh, he does.
He's a bit like a Dusty in a sense type of person.
He's always been like that, hasn't he? He's quite a reserved character.
Yeah, definitely. Another person, Isaac Rankin, has received an offer from Adelaide to go back home worth $4 million over 5 years. So about $850,000.
It's a pretty good deal.
What do Gold Coast do here? Do you think Rankin will stay? Will he go to Adelaide? Do Gold Coast try and match it?
Well,
Or do they go a bit lower, but then say we we try and show him more of the upside that they've got as a club compared to Adelaide, if that
I
makes
reckon
sense.
he should stay because I reckon Gold Coast have been forming and gelling as a team and playing a lot better through the years and through the rounds with Stewie Dew as coach.
I agree.
And they have more chance.
And I think Gold Coast have already said that he is a required player moving forward.
Oh, yeah, he's a star. He's really showing his talent that was always talked about this season.
Yeah, 100%.
That 6-week period he was talked about as being probably one of the best small forwards in the competition at one point.
Yeah, I think if you're trying to go after him, you are going to pay overs, which, well, $4 million over 5 years is a pretty good deal that sets you up pretty much for life almost.
Yep. Now, also, we have your skipper, Dyson Heppel. Gold Coast expressed interest in Essendon captain Dyson Heppel. Do you think he stays at your club? One, and if he goes to Gold Coast, who's your next captain?
I think, honestly,
This is all you, Connor.
he will sign with Essendon.
What are you saying? A year? But
It'll be a 1 year contract. 100%.
How much coin we talking? You reckon?
Oh, it'd be the minimum. It wouldn't be too much.
I've heard it's below the minimum.
Ooh.
I think that
I've heard it starts with a 3.
Ooh.
I'd take 300k. I'd be the Essendon captain. There you go. Got me. Signed, sealed, delivered.
I think anyone's sitting here.
Hey.
I'll see anyone at
You're
local
the
footy with
restaurant manager of a
300K.
multi-million-dollar store. Calm down.
Don't use my lines, mate.
Yeah,
We'll talk about that
Yeah,
later.
we will.
Rocky.
But listen, I don't want to see him go. I think Essendon's stupid lowballing him. He has been our best captain since Matty Lloyd, easily.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
So
actually, no, he was probably since James said. Matty Lloyd was an all right captain. He's so much better.
you rate Joe Watson?
Not really. I don't think he did a lot right as a
here we
captain.
go.
He was a better player.
Here we go.
Oh, fuck. Here we go. Here comes a tsunami of Red Bull.
Oh, no.
How good does that sound?
Oh, if I was Gold Coast, I'd be going after him 100%. He's shown that he's a great leader of a football club.
Yep.
But I don't want to see him go.
Holty, thoughts?
I reckon I'm going to back Connor up there because Dyson Heppel has been loyal.
Yeah.
Loyal player. I'm not going to say he's shit footballer. I'm going to say he's been at par. Like, he hasn't been under par. He hasn't been over par. He's been at par.
He started off really, really strong.
Yeah.
He won, obviously, the NAB Rising Star.
Yep.
And then, obviously, he had probably...
Sail boy, am I right?
Huh?
Sail boy?
Yeah.
He's
from that way.
just been that nice 72 stroke in one round par.
And that's...
And I reckon his season this year has actually been pretty solid.
To be
Hasn't
fair,
it?
he had a couple injuries early on, and then he obviously had that
Which
year.
you're allowed to have.
Sorry, guys, got a bit of a cold.
Then he had that year. He had that year off, obviously due to the drug scandal. So, I would say he's been above average player his whole career easily.
Yep.
And his leadership, what he did on that Dreamtime game when he had everyone, was it the Dreamtime? Where everyone came in together and he fucking went at it.
Yeah.
Was that Dreamtime or was that Essendon's? Was it 150 years?
It was 150, which I think worked.
150.
Yeah.
Good, Holty. Good,
Yeah.
mate.
But anyway, like, that was awesome. That was the best footage we've seen of a captain on the AFL field in years, I reckon.
Yeah. Nah, well done.
And retirements, we had Josh Kennedy, West Coast Josh Kennedy. So 293 games, 720. So I have 715 there, plus it by 8, 723 goals.
Mm-hmm.
One-time premiership player, 7-time West Coast leading goal kicker,
He's got a Coleman
plus
medal
an
in there, doesn't he?
old-time leading goal
doesn't
kicker. Yeah, 2 times Coleman medalist and 3 times All-Australian and a 3 times Glendenning Allen medalist.
He can't read his book. 'cause it's
And
covered in Red
a Twinkle Toe medalist as well.
Bull. Yeah.
And we also had Stephen Motlop, Geelong and Port Adelaide.
Ugh.
215 games, 135 Geelong, 80 at Port, 229 goals, 175 Geelong, and 54 at Port. Probably one of the most memorable moments he had is that goal of the Port Adelaide showdown.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
What do you think of his career, especially at Geelong, Holty? Were you a fan of Motlop, or he was a bit touch and go, but when he was on,
Oh, when he was on, he was great. He was at least a four goal player at least.
100%.
Oh, yes.
His skills are unbelievable.
When he's
I would
when
almost
he's
say
sparkling, absolutely.
he probably has some of the best skills you would
Yeah.
see in the AFL for a long time.
Yeah, just when he started off, he was very, very good, very efficient. But just, I think after, not to be rude here, but he did chock on a bit of weight. And he had a little bit of a scandal.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He had a little bit of a scandal at Easter Monday where he got fined and he got noticed for drink driving quite a bit and a little bit of drug use. And, just he sort of went a little bit bottom step through his career.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yep.
And we also had, I didn't have that written down because obviously it's happened today, but Sydney's Josh Kennedy, obviously he was originally drafted by Hawthorne, traded to Sydney, so 290 games, 157 goals, premiership player in 2012, a 3-time All-Australian, 3 times Bob Skilton medalist, which is their BNF, correct? Yep.
Correct.
And Sydney captain from 2021, and Gary Ayres Award, which is...
Wouldn't have a clue.
best on ground during that final series week.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably the best out of the 3.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yep.
Absolute superstar, that bloke. Absolute contested ball.
Yeah, so 6'2" and about nearly 90 kegs.
He's
not
an
much.
absolute weapon, that bloke.
And as I look through some more, Tal Adams' home and away season is done with groin injury, hoping to be right for week 1 of finals.
Injury-prone Adams?
Yeah, I know.
No.
I know. But you got to admit, when he's in...
That's the line through the Pies season, isn't it, Holty?
No, you got
what about the other one? Grundy.
Oh, no.
We're going to touch on that, but Grundy's season ruled out with an ankle. His ankle, he did it first week back to the VFL. I'm not worried about Grundy.
Old Coxie's going to have to do the job.
Oh, big Mason Cox.
Mason Cox has been all right in the ruck lately.
USA.
He's been winning the ruck contest.
Did you hear the new one today? Daicos.
Nice one. Anyways,
USA.
no, and for Richmond, Dylan Grimes' season is done for hamstring injury as well. They're having to get surgery.
That's a massive loss.
Big loss.
The general.
And we'll skip past that one, wait for it. Talking about Mason Cox, he's actually hit his trigger and we'll play him for the Pies next year.
Pies 11 in a row. Let's listen to Trick talk about an hour and a half about Collingwood.
Another contract situation. Jack Dunston out of contract at the end of the year. Do you think he plays with Hawthorne? If he doesn't play at Hawthorne, who do you think? Do you think someone should target him?
Oh, 100%.
Well,
where would he fit
How old
perfectly?
is he? He's not that old, is he?
I'm going to say 31, 32.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
well, I mean,
The Cats need a third.
he's in the age bracket.
The Cats need a third tall.
Do they, though?
No.
Yes.
But sure.
We'll take them all.
He signs on for a year.
Yep.
Absolutely.
James Stewart, one of your boys, enters negotiations for a contract. Or I read that last week. He hasn't signed yet, has he?
No.
No, so he's entered. But I know he's entered.
That's why he fucking kicked 3 goals the other week. It's because it's contract time.
Oh, damn.
No, I actually like James Stewart. I think he could be good. He just cops injuries left, right.
And then, Freo is set to step up talks with free agent Bailey Banfield, which I like him as a player.
Yeah,
Oof.
On the basketball news,
Oh, no.
Bronny James. We know Bronny James, LeBron's son, yes?
Oh, I did see this.
Who's LeBron James?
I did see this.
So Bronny James, rumours that he could be playing in the NBL next season.
Who's Bronny?
His older son.
Oh,
Older
yeah,
son.
that's pretty cool.
He's got,
Daughter.
I want to
Were
say
you being
two
serious
sons.
there? His daughter.
I want to say he has 2 sons, but this one's the oldest one. He's 6'2", and his rumoured he
he's
could
a
be playing
freak, isn't
the
he?
NBL. The younger one,
NBL.
who's 14 or 15, he's 6'6" now. He's grown about. He was like 5'8" last year. And he's only
6'6". I'm 6'2" or 3".
Is that how big his chop is too?
I'd imagine so. I've heard LeBron is packing. No, anyway.
I've heard the comments on Instagram, more dick talk.
Oh, wow, wait.
Come on, we're not 200 plus here.
Crikey.
More dick talk.
What TikTok?
Skip past that one. Skip past that one.
Richard.
How much? Deal would have more notes than this.
And another thing that we wanted to digest.
Oh, here we go.
Story time with Tricky. Do you want me to read it?
He's been
No, so obviously,
dyslexic.
obviously, so day it came out, I brought the book Eddie Betts, the boy from Boomerang Crescent, and we know that's been kicking up a storm because it goes really into depth of what happened at the Adelaide camp. So just to recap what kind of happened, I just put down some key points. Wi-Fi. Not that chapter.
It's the
Next
stuff
chapter.
that's
Oh, he's been highlighting. Oh,
I
he's
hate people do that.
Why?
Respect the book.
Yes. Oh, no.
Oh no, this is the chapter.
Jeez, you could have put a bookmark in it.
Goodness.
Today, I went to work. Kind of picked on me for 3 hours.
So obviously they went on that, and some stuff they did was like forming a circle, making eye contact with one another, and screaming "fuck you" at each other, where they thrust their groins at each other.
Yeah, that's rough.
Another one. So
What?
he had to. So
I was joking about the dick talk.
Yeah.
Apparently, we're going there.
they were also instructed to stand with their chest puffed out, their arms straight, and wide their body and our fists clenched firmly. They were to stare down their opponents in an attempt to intimidate them. We weren't allowed to break the stance and walk away till the other team began to move off to their pre-game warm-up, which obviously they did.
Oh, yeah,
in
the
like
power
the
stance.
Yeah, the power stance.
Even Geelong does that too.
Disgraceful.
That's Patrick Dangerfield bringing it over for you.
One, and then obviously it was well noted that they had the Richmond theme song blaring as they went around.
Well, they were all the CO staff were called Richmond, weren't they? Or some
Yeah.
shit?
Yes, yep.
And obviously, you said it in the chat. Boys jump on SEN.
I was just going to touch it. Josh Jenkins.
Josh Jenkins was on it. That was pretty hard hitting.
Yeah.
Whatever, I don't know how any football club, any organisation, any business would ever approve of something like that.
So they were
absolute disgrace.
So another thing here, they were actually blindfolded on the bus. It was about a 45-minute drive, and all it was metal music and Richmond theme songs playing the whole time. Some rules that they weren't allowed to shower.
Okay.
They weren't allowed to contact with any family.
Was it just metal music and Richmond song, was it?
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Oh, they should have had Brightside playing.
And then obviously prior to that, they had a thing with a counsellor, an hour thing, and they told them things about their upbringing.
This is wrong.
And then that type of stuff was used against them.
Well,
So
it's wrong.
Eddie writes, another dude jumped on top of me and started to berate me about my mother, something so deeply personal that I was absolutely shattered to hear come out of his mouth. Among the really awful things he said was that I'd be a shit father as I was raised by an only mother.
It's just not on.
That's just crap.
Yeah, it's just not on.
And then on top of that, they were forced, they were tied up in a rope and had to try and fight their way for freedom as players abused them about those similar stuff.
Yeah,
and then when I told you to listen about Josh Jenkins, he was brought up on he doesn't have biological parents.
Yeah.
Growing up, and that was used against him in that saying, I don't know, just talking crap about that and all that type. It's not great. And reading this book, going through it, Josh Jenkins, Eddie says, is probably one of the main ones who stands up for him through the whole book. So it's not even now that he's taking a stance. Josh Jenkins was standing up for him the whole way through.
Yeah.
Josh, it says here, Josh Jenkins did say earlier on, if you listen to his thing on SEN, he was hesitant about going, and that's said in here too. Once he heard what's kind of going on, he wanted to pull out, and they pretty much didn't let him.
Yeah.
Hugh Greenwood was another one.
Yeah, well, that's probably obviously why Hugh Greenwood's not at the footy club anymore as well.
Yeah, so it's just what do you make of this? Because there's obviously different things, and
and what you just read there, that was what they did in the Adelaide camp, was it?
Yeah,
I reckon that's fair. That is I understand there's rotten coaches out there, and there's good coaches out there. There's just people that just have no idea what they're doing. But that's just wrong. You don't do that to a player. You don't talk about their personal life. AFL is a player's occupation. If you look back in the 80s, how players used to have jobs while they played football as well. Yeah, it's just an occupation. It's a job. It's nothing to go personal about. It's an enjoyment towards the player and also succeeding in what they've always worked up to be.
What's even more just as disgusting is after this was all put out, Taylor Walker, as someone who's already been in trouble about racist comments and that type of stuff, has gone on radio and said it was a very beneficial camp and it made him a better husband, I'm pretty sure he has kids, if I'm wrong, better
Correct.
father, and he encourages all his mates to do it, and so does Rory Sloane.
I would think
After everything they've said about it, they still encourage all their mates and family members to go on it.
I don't think they actually encourage that. I think they're just trying to stick up for their footy club, mate.
Still, they can't even...
All right, we'll put it into it. Obviously, we're not AFL players. We're not on the whole media thing. But obviously, if that was to happen at our business trick, That's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Oh,
Well, it's going into investigation again. Pretty
yeah,
sure.
mate. Shit's going to come out of that. It won't, like, obviously, almost 4 years ago?
oh, I'm gonna cut the story.
2017, 2018 pre-season.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, because they played in the granny 2017. So late 2017. No,
Yeah.
2017.
Yeah. So literally, 4 years, 5 years ago?
I'm gonna cut the story time here. Like you were talking about Josh Jenkins.
Story time. Is this a new segment?
No. This is just a quick short story before we get into the draft. As we were talking about Josh Jenkins, like what he said on SEN, and
He has a thing.
yeah,
It switches between him and Gazy.
yeah,
With
yep.
It's good.
Andy Marr.
I really like
it's
Josh
good.
Jenkins.
And Josh Jenkins is still at Geelong as well. Still, I think he's part of the coaching board. Like,
He's the ruck coach, isn't he?
yeah.
Yeah.
And like that at the GMHBA, they have a cafe there as well. And when I go to family days and stuff like that and watch open trainings, I go and sit in the cafe and that with my dad.
With Catman?
No, not with Catman.
Yeah.
That whole cheer squad can go get fucked. Every time they pan the camera over there, I'm like to my dad, they can get fucked. The whole lot of them. Yeah, but continue on. They have a cafe there and all the players come in and everything. And the table that my dad and I was sitting on, Josh Jenkins came and sat down
Yeah.
on the table. He had a
How long ago is this we talking?
Huh?
How long ago was this?
Oh, 2 years ago.
Yep.
1 or 2 years ago. And just sat down with us, had a coffee, just introduced himself, like how was the day. Oh, probably he's a giant. He's the BFG, big friendly giant.
Yeah, he's a
one of
big
the lightest hearted bloke I've ever met in my life. Like just had a conversation. Yep. It was just really good to see like a player and a coach now open up. Like it was very good.
We should have never got rid of him.
Yeah.
Who?
Jenkins.
Was he at Essendon?
I'm 90% sure he was at Essendon.
I'm pretty sure he was at St Kilda, I want to say.
No.
If you want to search that up. Because you're at Adelaide first. I want to say St Kilda. It might be Essendon, actually.
No, he was at Essendon.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not sure.
All right. Here we go.
All right. I think we start getting into the draft now. Let's kind of search that up.
Spin the wheel.
And we are about to spin the wheel for pick one. We have 20.
Yes, the weekend keeps going
I
better.
never get the
Pick
first
two.
round
Pick two.
Here we go.
Don't worry, I'll be pick 3.
Holty again.
Oh!
No, that's not how it works.
Priority pick.
Yes!
Connor, you got pick two.
Oh! Yes! How good is this?
Suck eggs trick.
Suck eggs.
All right, Holty with pick one. You're on the. Do you want to get the little?
Oh, yeah, get me little thing up.
Did you notice that last week? He's got the little clock going now.
Oh, you just have to wait till Trick's pick and then
That's true. Very good names here.
Very good draft.
Very good draft. Crikey.
mm-hmm.
It was a good name in here, but I've lost it. I don't know where I've gone.
Was Callum Coleman Jones?
Yes. No.
What about the flying Liam Ryan?
So yeah, Callum Collin Jones did have a Lamb Super like you just said.
He's a good player, I
No,
reckon,
no.
Callum Coleman Jones.
Lock in.
Pick one.
Not overly happy, but I want to get him in my side, my final side.
Yep.
Timothy Kelly.
Andrew Brayshaw for Connor.
Jesus. I
Jesus
was gonna
Christ. Did you even lock it in at all?
I told you I'm pretty good at what I do.
All right. Cut the clock for me.
Hang on. God, I need to get the pen on the
So
paper.
how was your day today, Holty? We'll
Oh,
just talk while Trick takes 30 minutes to pick a...
Very crocky.
Lock it in.
Jesus.
Pick three. I'll go Adam Chera.
That's the quickest pick he's ever done.
Nah, we're doing some ripping ones last week.
You know,
done.
actually, on to last week. That's absolutely
No.
disgrace by you.
Dylan.
You haven't given Dylan the rookie draft, and
It
I've
was
missed out on
sitting
Sam
right in
Draper.
front of him underneath the computer.
I've missed out on Sam Draper because of you. You stitched him up. I want to redraw.
Holty got him. Holty
Oi,
got him.
oi.
Holty
Who's
got
got
him.
Big O and Ollie Florin?
Holty got him.
Actually, to be fair, Oliver Florence not that bad.
Yeah, but not with your second pick. You would have.
No, that's a great pick. Oh, all right, it's Tom Papley with pick 2.
100% deserves it. Pick four, Holty. Oh, by the way, we are going to pick 19 this week.
Oh, that's it.
Yes.
My goodness gracious. I got to tell you, that rookie draft is absolutely woeful.
Yeah, there's only one name I've underlined, and I probably won't even use it.
No, I've got 3.
Lock it in for me.
Yep.
Oh, where's his name? I reckon this bloke's been in sublime form. His name's been around the AFL quite a bit and around South Australia. Darcy Fogarty.
LDU for Connor. See, this is how you pick quick.
LDU. Start the clock for pick 6.
Yeah, yep, that's you, mate.
Oh, I'm trying to type LDU and it keeps auto-correcting to El Dopo.
Oh, now he's called El Dopo.
There we go, LDU. All right, now, pick 6. Just having a look at what I've got people underlined. There's a lot of people I've got underlined here.
Time's ticking, Trick.
Oh, really, mate? I was sitting there trying to type LDU.
Christmas is coming.
Okay. Wait. Lock in.
Oh, no. It's an ad. Oh, no.
That's how long it took.
And now it's tricky just trying to eat up more time,
Picks-
having a laugh.
Home and away, he's gone on
Lock
ad
it,
break.
lock it in.
Yes.
Aaron Norton.
The astronaut.
Oh, that's disgusting.
The astronaut.
That is
What's wrong with Aaron Norton? I can put him forward all that.
Shocking.
Connor, do you think he's shocking?
I think he's pretty cool.
Oh, no. No.
He's pretty
Oh,
good.
no. Oh, you can't. Oh, Norton.
Pick 7. Holty is on the clock.
Oh.
He was taking a while last week.
Yeah, he was actually.
I was taking a while. Holt's locked. Zach Bailey from Brisbane Lions.
That's not a bad one.
Yeah, I was looking at him just then.
Well, I'll just keep
Pick 8, Connor. Lock on the clock.
Bailey Fridge.
You got to say lock it in or it doesn't count.
Lock it in, Bailey Fridge.
Such a difference, mate.
Jeez, that was
Start
a
the
really
clock.
good trick.
Start the clock. Pick 9. Lock it in. Liam Ryan.
Ryan.
So overrated.
Oh, absolutely.
Still a candy player.
Oh, yeah.
Liam Ryan.
It's his first page. That's really good.
5 years ago.
Holty on the clock for pick 10.
Absolute junk on here.
Oh, it's an absolute pit.
Like, the first page is really good. And then
Oh, the first page is magnificent.
It's like the Limbrook tip. Seriously.
Half of these, Gyron Myers.
What's he done with the mic, Jenny? He's got it all. Oh, he's got it.
getting-
He's got it on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense now. I should
Lock
just
it
put him
in.
to the Bluetooth.
Lock it in for Holty.
Yep.
I'm going to go up north again. Brisbane Lions, Brandon Starcevich.
Oh,
That's not bad, actually.
I wanted him. Damn it.
Connor on the clock for pick 11.
Decisions. I'm going to go
Locking it.
panic.
Oh, no.
No panic.
Sweat dripping down that top lip.
I'm going to go with Tom DeConnie.
Did you say lock in?
Tom DeConnie.
Great pick.
I don't need to say it because you say it for me.
Start the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Locking in.
Yep.
Cam Rayner.
Oh, number 1.
He slid down to pick 12
Yeah.
from 1.
He's had a couple of injuries. He's good football.
Yeah. Pick 13, Holty on the clock.
I don't think we've gone anywhere past the first page.
No.
We've been
Oh, I've got my next one.
Oh, jeez, he's got his next one, boys. He's got his next one.
My next one, lads.
Lock it in for Holt.
Holty.
From the Hawthorne Hawks.
Dylan Moore.
The Warpedo.
He had a good few years.
He's still a good footballer.
Yeah, pick 14,
And a
Connor is
very
on the
good-
clock.
And he loves turning up to the SB too.
Can you just say lock it in for me?
Lock it in.
Jared Brander.
So that
Jeez.
coming.
Holty, we need to make an SB appearance soon, I think.
We do.
See it there, Connor.
I need to find money first.
When you find that, can you let me know? Because I need some too.
Next weekend, up the guts, we're going to SB.
Oh,
See us there.
on a Monday.
Right, Saturday night, next week, we'll lock it in. Anyway, so pick 15, I'm on the clock.
Yeah.
Locking in. Sam Taylor.
Oh,
Who?
All Australian form this year.
Who?
Taylor.
He's in all Australian form. Pick 16, Holty's on the clock.
That he is.
Thank you, Holt. Locking down key forward, left, right, and centre this year. He's panicking. I think he's panicking. He's really feeling it. He is feeling it. He's looking. He's looking. He's looking at pick 6 and going.
I'm going to have to call for a lifeline here.
Can I get a lifeline?
You don't get lifelines, mate.
Higgins?
Lock it in for Holty. A little more.
Yeah, well, that's throwing the old spanner in the works for the old condog.
Pick 17, Connor's on the clock.
I'm going to go Oscar Allen.
I just looked at that too. I was like, oh no.
Rocky!
Put me in.
Obviously injured at the minute, but it shows.
Locking in.
huge
I
potential.
will go Jack Higgins.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, Jack Higgins.
Oh, wow.
And the last pick to Holty.
Harrison Jones is there. That's a good pick.
Always get the last pick. And it always has to be good, which annoys me.
I'm looking at pick 25 as a possible one I could have gone.
No, about it. I thought about him. He shows a lot of upside.
Not after his 32nd.
Yeah, that's true. Harrison Jones in the rookie, mate. That's
There's no one good in the rookie other than Brody Myers.
Lock it in. It's not the best pick, but I reckon he's all right. He's a very good defender for the Melbourne defender for the Melbourne Demons. Premiership player.
Spargo.
Harrison Petty.
Yep, I actually rate Petty very highly.
All right, so lock it in. Have you guys been keeping track of who you're picking?
No, that's why we have you.
I put ticks next to the names that I picked.
No, well, I haven't been keeping track of you. I've been keeping track of my own teams. You're going to have to go back to previous episodes. Because we will be building our own teams.
Oh, the truth comes out now, doesn't it? The
You put
old
t- you put
cookies
t-
out of the cookie jar.
Haven't you guys been writing down who you're taking?
Aren't you the fucking host of this show? You should be doing this for us.
Yeah.
Oi, the draft is a one-man army.
Oh.
We're up against each other.
Fuck this. I'm going around the boundary.
Round the boundary.
This is a walkout. We're going to the round the boundary.
We're coming, McMahon.
McMahon.
Coming dangerous.
Moving
So
on.
with pick 1, Holty took Tim Kelly and Connor took Andrew Brayshaw at pick 2. Then I took then I went Adam Cherub, Darcy Fogarty, Luke Davies-Uniacke, Aaron Norton, Zach Bailey, Bailey Fritsch, Liam Ryan, Brandon
Starcevich.
Tom De Koning, Cam Rayner, James Warple, Jared Brander, Sam Taylor, Dylan Moore, Oscar Allen, Jack Higgins, Harrison Petty.
Oh, he's calling it. He wants it.
I want it.
5,
4.
Copyright.
3,
Copyright.
2,
Copyright.
1.
I'm thinking, why don't we get rid of the 5-4 and just have the...
Can you shut up? It's Holty's time now.
and then
mate.
we don't get...
Cut him off! Already cut him off! Righto, I'm going to start off. There's a lot to cover here. Oh, no. There's a lot to cover here on the blow-up. I wouldn't say it was a negative weekend, but it was a disappointing weekend. It was, boys. Disappointing. There is a man that was on this draft list. He did play for Collingwood. He did have a TAB scandal. Now he's moved to North Melbourne. And I'm sure
riddance.
he ain't bloody hopping like a kangaroo. He's living like a slug because he has been
yeah.
shithouse.
Yeah.
Especially after his game against the
Get him.
Sydney Swans at the Telstra Dome. James Stevenson.
What did he do?
I'm sorry, mate, but I know you had 31 disposals and it looks good on paper.
81% or 84% efficiency as
Yes, yes. You never turn a blind eye on the contest.
Never, ever.
Not once. Not twice. 3 times he did it.
3 times?
3 times.
3 times.
He let Buddy kick a goal.
Oh, yeah, that was...
well. Yeah.
He let Buddy kick a goal from a shit kick out. Unbelievable. And
the whole time he's just standing there like
oh, he's standing there like that, looking at Mummy in the crowd so he can give him a lollipop to make him better. And Buddy's just kicked the goal and just giving him the old paintbrush on the shoulder.
this. And to be fair, he could have probably, touched that ball that went past him because it just skimmed him.
Just skimmed him. I reckon it took a hair off his leg.
Yeah.
Far out. But James Stevenson, Always show second efforts and never take a blind eye off the contest or the ball.
Disgraceful.
Another one. Nathan Drew.
Oh,
Oh, no.
do you know him?
Oh, isn't he best mate?
And he's been on this show before.
I am.
Nathan Drew.
Oh no.
And Liam Drew, you listen to this as well, because I don't want you to do this to any opposition player. Connor, are you familiar with the TikTok stars, the Shepmates?
They were very good on the weekend.
I am familiar. I'm a
Yes.
big
Oh, I was a
TikTok
fan
user.
of this.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this. Shepmates play at Crib Point.
Mm-hmm.
They played very well.
Make good TikToks too.
Oh, they do. Yes. Miles. I don't know. What's their actual last name? Is it Shepherd? Shepherd. Yeah. Miles Shepherd
Yeah.
had a cramp. He's the VFL player, to be honest. They're
Yeah.
one of the Shepmates. And he had a cramp on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Last quarter. He had a cramp in his calf.
Yeah.
Nathan's gone up to him. I thought he would have given him a little kick or something to keep him down. He's gone up and stretched his calf. Voluntarily, he's gone up and stretched his calf to help him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Miles got back up 20 seconds later. Takes a hanger while Devon Meadows are 1 point in front and kicks the sealer. Shepmates kicks the sealer. Nathan Drew, don't you ever come to opposition like that again, especially when he does it 20 seconds later and costs your team the game. Nathan Drew, don't come Monday.
I thought the hanger was on him.
I reckon we should try and get a. I reckon he'll want to respond to that, so we'll surely be playing that.
Don't come to training tonight, Nathan. Far out.
I thought he was getting the hanger taken on him. That was hilarious.
Unbelievable. Another one.
It's more.
What did Liam Drew do? Why did Liam Drew get framed?
Oh, I just want him to listen to that. That is his brother. He should be grounded. Caroline, the under-19s team manager of Devon Meadows.
I thought you were going to have a shot at Caroline Wilson, and I was not pretty happy.
Caro's arrow.
I love her.
Caroline, the under-19s team manager.
No.
Please get your stats right on my goals, thank you. I counted 29 this season, and there's 25 or 6 up on the competition.
Yeah, it's poor.
Please review it, and I will sit down and review it with you. I just want them to be right, thank you, because that's the only glory that I get to have is goals. I don't get many BOGs and goals.
I'll set up back. Defender of the year.
Goals are my gold. Another one, and last one.
They keep coming.
Yes, the fourth and final topic. It's a positive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kane Corns. It's a positive. I am very happy with Kane Corns and what he said on Footy Classified
What did he say?
about David Koshy.
Oh, he's a flog, Koshy.
I'm very positive what Kane Corns has said. David Kosh is the most ignorant fucking asshole I've ever seen in my life ever heard.
The cash cow.
The cash cow,
Take the
baldy
cash cow
on
and shove up
sunrise.
your ass.
Unbelievable. That man, I know he's the president of Port Power, but he cannot interfere with the team nor the coaching staff, all right?
He shouldn't be saying that about the
He
coach.
should not be
That's
saying that
disgraceful.
about the coach at all. Let Ken Inkley do what he needs to do and coach the team to success to make your position bigger and better as a football club. Kane Corns, I'm happy with it, what you said.
100% agree with that.
Holty out.
Well done,
Well
Holty.
done, Holty.
Now we go into our footy talk. You got to start your Fridays right.
Yeah, hang on. I've got something for you.
Part 2.
Is there any fucking danger of getting a heater up here? It's a fucking Antarctic up here.
There's a heater over there.
This is fucked. I am absolutely shivering here. Can I get a blanket? God's sake, Tricky.
Did you want me to turn it on?
Yes. It is freezing.
I didn't think it was that cold.
Oh, cold. You can make ice up here. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
I didn't think it was that bad, so I didn't turn it on.
I'm going to have to start wearing gloves.
Is it that bad? Is it that cold?
I'm all right.
It's not that bad, is
It's
it?
pretty cold, though.
came out of absolutely nowhere. And it's not scripted, people.
So, in hindsight, would you want me to turn the heater on?
Yes! I want it at 21 degrees here.
Oh.
Give me a second, lads. I'm going to go turn the heater on.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that is so well done.
Me and Holty talk about this a lot.
Oh, that heater. Oh, good old Fossil installed that
He's
too.
installed it for the boys, and Tricky's Tricky's trying to save power. Tricky's trying
fucking woeful, that
he's
heater.
trying to reduce the gas bill.
Oh, no.
I'm going to come up with fucking...
What do you mean you have to reduce the gas bill? The thing doesn't produce any fucking heat. It's fucking woeful up here. Christ.
Next week, I'm going to rock up in fucking full snow jacket. Everything.
God.
It's like being in an ice bar up here.
All
right, lads, the heater.
I'll take it through and let
heater's-
these two confess about the heater.
No.
Round 21.
No,
no,
you
no.
can't take it. It's the Melbourne Collingwood game. You got to let him have it.
Round 21 Friday night. I will let Tricky take us through this.
I want to time this. Go, Trick.
3.
Oh, what a way to start your Friday nights, right? I headed down to Trurro's with Nathan Drew and Liam Drew.
And Craig.
And Craig was down there. And he was very negative at Nancy, saying Collingwood was never going to win that. And I'd just like to say, suck on that big fat one, Craig Hookie.
Oh.
Richmond spoilers, I tell you. But anyways, Melbourne 13-11 defeated by 89, defeated by Collingwood 15-6-96.
Did you notice how he didn't say suck on it, deal? Because he's actually in a workplace bullying scandal at the minute, so he's not allowed to say
No, I'll be going. I'll be
mention
going.
it.
I'll be going on to Dylan in a second.
Okay. Oh, no.
Goal kickers, multiple goal kickers for Melbourne were just Fritsch and Brown with 2. For the Pies, we had Jamie Elliott, who has just signed on for 3 years as well. Kicked 4. Johnson kicked 4, which I'm really liking the look of him.
Yeah.
Myercheck 2. Lipinski to go with Josh Daicos, McClure, and the big American Pie, Mason Cox.
USA. USA. USA.
And disposals, again, Oliver dominated with 42 and 14 clearances. Petraka, 36 and 10 score involvements. Brayshaw, 32. Gorn had an absolute day out with 31, 10 marks, 8 score involvements, 10 clearances, and 27 hitouts. Viney also had 30 and 8 clearances. My boy Nick Daicos had 31. And Jordan DeGoey had 25 with 9 clearances and really having impact on games since he's been back from injury. Now, talking boys, this is where I have a go at you, Dylan, wherever you're listening.
He's not here, mate.
So, Melbourne, he was trying to tell me, the umpiring was why we lost the game. Wake up, son! You touched the set of clearances 21-7. Maybe get extraction forward line and kick some fucking goals.
Jesus, Tricky.
That's why you lost. The set of clearances 21-7. You guys won 52-32 all up, but you couldn't capitalise when going forward.
I'm telling you, there's something against these two.
Bailey Fritsch, selfish.
He's-
Ben Brown, learn to leave the ground.
Nah, well said about Ben Brown. He can't jump.
Why would you want him to leave the ground? He's got to play, mate.
He's a
Boom!
fucking
Zinger!
Carl Barron in the studio here.
Got it. Oh, careful.
Oh, careful.
Do you want me to get you a sippy
Don't
cup?
get me up.
Do you want me to get you a sippy
But
cup?
no, Ben Brown,
needs a
leave the
fucking
ground.
bib.
Cozzy Pickett, you're a young guy.
Don't
but
back
you don't
those
get
at
to, no. He turns up. Get some consistency about you, son.
That's the Wizard of Coz.
Oh, we said of course. But on another thing, how good of a story is Ash Johnson?
Tell me the story, Trick.
Mid-season draft pick was overlooked in the draft.
Yeah.
Went and played Samford, I believe.
Good competition.
And yes, and I think picked up at the age of, I'm going to say 22. It's about that.
Mm-hmm.
And now, I've got a question for you. Has Collingwood arguably, you said Essendon were the best in the mid-season draft. I'm going to put it up to you. Has Collingwood arguably done it better?
Oh,
Well, with one pick.
Ash Johnson,
Yeah.
John Noble,
Yeah.
Josh Carmichael.
No.
Bang! Bang!
No.
Bang!
No.
Bang!
No.
Well, who's yours?
Will Snelling.
Yeah, not bad.
Bloke with a mullet. What's his name? Durham.
Just
Draper.
starting to get a game. Yep.
Draper.
Durham.
Just starting to get a game. Yep.
Durham.
Yep.
He's played the whole.
No, he hasn't. He was playing VFL a fair few weeks ago.
No, he wasn't. He's
Yeah, he
played
was.
literally.
Kicked
Was it?
kicked 4 in the VFL.
Stop.
Anyways, go on. Yep, next one.
And then obviously the Ambrosio.
Lasted 3 or 4 games and got dropped. Yep.
He was injured.
He got dropped. Yep.
He was injured.
Got dropped.
He was
Yep.
injured.
And they already don't like him off half back, so they started playing him
Jesus.
half forward.
Oh, here we go. Tricky. Let's talk about Collingwood.
Yeah. And another thing, Jamie Elliott stars in his 150th. Loving the way Jamie and Ed Langdon's comments how the Pies responded early in part of the game. I loved that.
What did he say?
All duck, no dinner. We're a one-trick pony. Well, guess what? Maybe you guys are a one-trick pony.
Oh, they got their flag.
Oi,
Yeah.
as Anthony Joshua said, it was so good the first time, I had to do it a second time.
I'd happy if Cats take the premiership this year and finish last next year. I'd still be happy.
You know what I always say, Tricky? Holty.
What do you say, Connor?
Flags aren't won in August, mate.
No, they're not.
Correctly. That is correctly said.
Correctly.
Correctly.
Continue on, Trick.
Tricky.
How good was Braden Maynard? Obviously the first tackle and then when they all piled on Langdon.
Yep.
But that tackle in the last quarter, and he put had a bit of a shiner on his eye after that.
Yeah, he did.
That was a bloody great tackle. Good to
Hope
watch.
he doesn't have school photos the next day.
No, I don't think he does, mate, but he might pick up his missus afterwards.
Yeah.
Nick Daicos is now the most decorated first-year player in the last 20 years. Oh, how good is this bloke?
Where have you gotten that from?
Oh, me and Nick talk on, what do you call it?
What, that he's the most
Discord?
decorated first-year player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
Decorated.
I made that up.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Around the boundary.
He got it!
Oh, you could argue he is. Yeah, well,
Oh, that was for you, too. That was for you,
go
too.
around the boundary.
fuck you. Get fucked. I'm out.
I've been planning that for weeks. Yeah, that's to use it on my printer ink at work.
Around the boundary. Around the boundary. Around the boundary.
You muppet.
How good is this? Oh,
So the timer is
amazing.
off. That was 6 minutes and 5 seconds on Collingwood.
Oh, that's, shorter than usual. Shorter than usual.
And we
Yes.
stitched him up.
Oh,
Beauty. Obviously,
Rocky.
moving on to the next game, Hawthorne v Gold Coast. Hawthorne 10-10-70 defeated Gold Coast 8-15-63. Goal kickers, big Jackie Dunston back to his best with the 5. Bruce with 1, O'Meara, Ward, McAvoy and Kaczynski with 1. Holman with 2, Hollands with 2, Ainsworth, Casbolt and Sharpen with also with 1.
just not happy.
He's not. Disposals are Dillsman and
Oh,
Newcomb
God, he's got the
with
pool.
27.
He's got the pool noodle. He's got the pool
Newcomb with
noodle.
27. Sicily with 26. Moore with 26 and 8 clearances. Swallow with
Oh, he's
33.
going to knock the lights
He
out of the
heals with-
ceiling.
Alice.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oi, mate, can you watch it? The heater's on.
It's pumping out real weak.
It's pumping. Alice with 30. Anderson with 26 and 8 score involvements. Talking points for this game. Gunston kicks another bag. Where does he play next season? We've already discussed this trick.
We already did that, yeah. So, next topic.
Obviously, Elijah Hollands is looking like he's going to be a star. Had 23 disposals and kicked 2 goals.
Where'd you get those notes from?
Mate, I'm trying to... Can you just be quiet over there, please? Thanks. Obviously, this bloke should have been playing since the start.
This is terrific.
He's absolutely cracked the sads because I've stitched him up a beauty.
Don't ever talk shit about Nick Daicos again.
And obviously, the big boy McAvoy with his 250th.
Big boy. Did you see what all the players did when he rocked up to training as well? You know how Brand McAvoy has that famous strap around his head look? All of the players in the lunchroom all put a tape around their head to celebrate his 250 at training. I reckon it was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
It was very funny.
I like that.
Take us through your Bombers.
All
He
right.
didn't watch it. He
No,
watched
I
one
did-
quarter and
no, I
gave
watched-
up.
I watched,
Oh, no.
I watched 2 quarters. I was busy doing errands, mate.
When you
What
got,
errands?
When you got Hogan
Not giving
kicking
birth to-
goals, you're in trouble.
Oh, Jesse Hogan's a good footballer. Obviously, the next
He's a rising star winner.
Ooh.
Don't talk absolute. I will take not cop Nick Daicos. I'll cop Hogan, but just watch your mouth. You walk in a fine line, you two. You will not be invited up to the Love Shack. You keep it up.
I reckon we've pushed him to the edge here. I had him at the edge today early on, and I reckon I've got him. He can't believe I've stumped him.
Goal kickers for the GWS Giants. We had Hogan with 4, Green with 2, Cornelio, Whitfield, Brun and Ward, Kelly, Himmelberg, Perriman and Lloyd. For Essendon, Guelphy had 4, 2 metre, 7-seater, 389 litre. Peter Wright kicked 2, Perkins, Langford, Hobbs and Stewart. With the disposals, we had Whitfield at 29 with 7 score involvements and Ward with 25. Parrish backing up another very okay game with 28 disposals and 8 score involvements and 7 clearances. Talking points for this game.
Sorry, is Nick Daicos the most?
Oh, Jesus.
I'll talk myself through that. I thought about it on my plane trip back from Sydney. I'm thinking, I've got to do this and stitch him up in the talking notes because he allows me to read them and print them off before at work. So I'm like, well, I could go something really stupid, but he'll pick up on it. But if I say something about Nick Daicos, he'll be like, yeah!
No, but I'm pretty sure I have heard in the last 15 the last 15 years, he's averaging the best.
No.
Oh, it's definitely not someone from G-Town. It's definitely not Brian Myers.
So
I wouldn't have thought so.
So obviously the talking points we've got here, this is deplorable talking points.
Oh, no, yeah.
Peter Wright
what have
v
you got?
Sam Taylor. Taylor finished with a team high 9 intercept possessions and 8 marks.
And Peter Wright kicked 2.
Yeah, Sam Taylor's having a great year. I agree with that, yeah.
All Australian form?
Yeah, why not? I really
Could say so, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Why You've made a fucking classic tonight, Connor.
I will say one thing about this game is Guelphy's actually coming really good.
Can you show some better attitude? I've turned the fucking heater on.
Still hasn't done anything. Needs a throttle to get something
We've got
out.
some good energy today.
Just get the old chainsaw.
Sure the Foss has got any shed somewhere.
I'm sure Foss has got a heater. Tell you what, the Foss probably has in there a fucking heater.
Oh, yeah, true
It's
that.
on now, all right?
Going into the next game on Saturday, we
heaters
had
in the
Western.
It's gonna be called heaters in
We
the
had
day.
Footscray Bulldogs 11-12, 78, defeated by the Fremantle Dockers 14-11-95. The goal kickers for the Footscray Bulldogs, we had.
Why do you keep calling them Footscray? I've got
That's their name.
No, it's not. It's Western Bulldogs.
Oh, it's
No, it's
Footscray.
It's Western Bulldogs, mate.
It's Footscray.
They train in Footscray.
They are Footscray.
And they are established in Footscray.
No, it's Western Bulldogs, mate. But anyway, let's go.
Footscray.
Can you stop interrupting us while we're doing games? Please?
Waitman with the 3. We had Pat Cash with 3. Dunkley with 1. Bruce with 1.
Wait, what is...
That was good.
Oh, wait, Aaron Norton with Pat Cash?
That was good.
Sorry, I'll
enjoyed that.
I'll redo that again. Waitman with 3. Bjorn Borg with 3. Waitman with 3. Norton with 3. Dunkley 1. Bruce 1. English 1. Smith 1. And Vandermeer with 1. Lob with 4. Gee, he played well. Frederick with 3. Taberner with 2. Logue, Shilks, Brayshaw and Walters all with 1. Disposals for the Bulldogs. Dunkley had 33 with 10 score involvements. Smith with 38 score involvements, as well as McRae with 29, 7 score involvements and 2 goal assists. And the Libber, the cartoonist, with 29 and 9 score involvements and 8 clearances.
Bloody Captain Underpants.
For the Fremantle Dockers, we had Ryan with 32 disposals, 15 marks and 9 score involvements, with the Jordan Clark G-Town recruit with 26 disposals and talking boys tricky.
Sam Darcy debuted. Took 8 marks along with his 10 touches. He looks like he's going to be an absolute star. Luke Beveridge wasn't very strong on him, though, in the post-game. He goes, I still has a lot of work. Still had stuff to work on.
It's a stick.
And he goes,
Stick, yeah.
he got in the way a lot tonight.
Did you see Luke Darcy up in the stands? Not one Bulldogs thing on us at all.
Can't show the bias.
Fuck, you're a flog.
Yeah, I like Darcy.
Nah, him and his precinct hotel can ship off.
Yeah.
Oi, anyone that King hits Bob Murphy, you've got something wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
As well as Taberner injures his calf.
Yeah.
How crucial could that be coming into the finals run?
Very crucial.
What, calf, 2-3 weeks?
Because it's going to leave the work up to Lob.
Which he showed he can do it, but like...
Taberner's been pretty off, though.
Yes.
He has.
And you know what? We thought Fremantle lined through it, but they actually played pretty good.
Did.
Bulldogs, see you later. You're done.
Footscray.
Thanks for being irrelevant again.
And would you like to take us through Geelong whole team?
G-Town.
I did watch this over a few CCs at Bates' house.
Yeah, a couple of CCs.
Then headed off to the city. I don't know if is it Jaden, the stat guy from Clyde, I believe.
Oh,
Does stat at Clyde, I think.
Ben.
Maybe Ben, I don't know. It was definitely a Jade. I'm pretty sure he said he does stat, but anyways.
Heading down the Western Port Freeway down to G-Town on Saturday night. Geelong 17-8, 110 defeating the St Kilda Saints 10-5-65. You had the goal kickers for the Geelong Football Club with Hawkins 3, Isaac Smith 3, Cameron 2, Stengel 2, Close 2, Holmes, Menegola, Duncan, Henry and Zach Guthrie all with 1. We had Jack Higgins with 2, Membry with 2, Longwood, Steele, King, Butler and Sinclair all with 1. The disposals for the Geelong Football Club was Parfitt with 25, 10 clearances with Menegola backing up with 25 as well, with 2 goal assists and 10 score involvements. As well with the St Kilda Football Club, we had Crouch with 28 disposals, 11 tackles, as well as Bradley Hill with 26. Talking points.
You can take us through your talking points in the game because I didn't
watch the single talking point.
I didn't watch much of it.
Isaac Smith with 21 touches, 3 goals, 2 goal assists, and 11 score involvements.
Well, shouldn't that just be in the disposals?
Yeah.
No, because it's I don't.
Is he not? Is he wearing the hoops very well? Isaac Smith, aging like a fine wine.
Yeah, he's good.
I left the talking points up the Holties. What else did you? What did you like from the game?
Oh, if I could vaguely remember, I've got a slab of Jacks down.
I've got some talking points. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Finding.
You didn't watch it, mate.
Yeah, but I've got some talking points.
Can the
You made him up
Cats?
for the spot, haven't you?
Can the Cats hold on for the next 2 rounds for the minor premiership?
Absolutely, it's sewn up.
So they got Gold Coast up at Metricon, and then they got West Coast back at home at G-Town.
Where is it?
Oh no!
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Oh man, I'm gonna call it the Cooper Gretsch Diaries.
Oh no! We don't mention his name in this podcast.
We know how much he loves his St Kilda Saints, hey?
oh
And
God!
this is how biased he is. This is his match summary after that game.
You can't summarise anything good.
Even first half, Geelong kicked away in the third to get the win over the Saints, both 45 points at Geelong. What? Were we watching the same game? You guys got fucking smashed.
Yes, very good.
I think it was second quarter. They did come back a little bit.
They did. Like,
But they were out. They weren't even in the game the whole time.
No, not at all.
I've got an interesting question to ask you. The mates that I was watching it at over a few drinks, two of them are Geelong supporters. One of them is pretty much
Couple
Geelong
of
supporter.
sherbets, eh?
He says Tyson Stengel is a pretty average player. Thoughts?
Bad call.
That cool.
He says he's only good because he's got Hawkins and Cameron around him.
I mean,
No, hang on.
to be fair, that does help.
That does help, but
he's a good footballer.
that's shit.
I backed
That's
him up.
2 different types of forwards
Yeah.
we're talking about here. We got
agree.
2 key forwards here, and then we got a small forward that's mopping up the mess. What?
Yeah.
Whoever your mate is, he's a cockhead.
He's an
That is
RM.
shocking
Derek,
call.
I believe.
Oh,
I'm not being.
You're just hanging out with
I'm not
Macca's
trying to be
people, mate.
biased here, but you're
That's
talking
what I
about.
found out there.
Oh.
2 RMs.
I'm not trying to be biased here, but that's 2 different
it's a
types of players
terrible
you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Oh,
but I
all
thought
right.
I'd bring it up with you as well.
St Kilda, done. See you later. They're not making the 8 now. Not that I ever thought they were making the 8, but
Connor's had his run in with St Kilda all year.
Did you hear Matty Lloyd last week? They were having him on Sports Day. Sports Day's SEN, isn't it?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, Sports Day, because he does 3AW too. So I didn't
Yeah,
know.
he's a 3AW man.
So they went over the top 8 of like who can win the flag. So they went through every team, but yes, got to St Kilda. They're like Saints. He goes a big fat no.
That's why I love the Velvet Sledgehammer. Beautiful.
So does Brad Sewell.
So what I said to
That
that won us that game. Good on you,
Saul's going to
Matty
have to be a guest on this show.
The one thing I do actually want to say on that game is, what did I say when St Kilda sold their game to Cairns against Port Adelaide and they lost by 1 point?
No
But
finals.
you don't sell your home games.
You don't sell your home games. That's potentially cost them a final spot. Do we not agree?
I agree. Absolutely.
I just think they're too inconsistent to even
Good
be
clubs
considered playing
don't
No,
sell
finals.
no
games.
Adelaide side can play in Melbourne.
No. Good sides don't sell games. That's simple.
Yep, well said.
Speaking about Adelaide sides, here we go.
I'll take this one. Thanks. I haven't taken one for a while.
Yeah, for good reason.
For a while.
Port Adelaide 10-11-71 defeated by Richmond 16-13-109. Just as we thought Port might be coming in the back end. Finlayson kicked 2, Dixon 2, Bergman, Rosie, Dersma, Gray, Butters, and Burgoyne. For Richmond we have Bolton with 4, Tom Lynch with 4, Cumberland with 2, Daniel Rioli with 2, Ross, Morris Rioli Jr., Revolt, Pickett. Disposals, you add Wines with 32, Butters with 28 and 8 tackles, and Boak with 27 and 8 clearances. For Richmond, you had Preston with 32, 8 score involvements and 10 clearances. Cochrane 31 with 3 goal assists. And Dan Kerr's had a massive game. 29 touches, 42 hitouts, and 8 clearances. Talking points. Shy Bolton could very soon become the best player in the comp.
If he can kick straight.
Kicked 4 goals, 5, 17 touches, and 10 score involvements. If he gets
very inaccurate.
If the last 6 weeks you could argue he's been one of the best players in the league.
Oh man, he could have kicked 9.
He's the most exciting.
I got to say something here. This round had a lot of high scoring single efforts.
Yeah, it did.
Far out.
Yeah, it was.
But do you agree he could soon become one of the best players in the comp, if not the best player in the comp?
Oh, I would say he's one of the best players in the comp right now, Trick.
Would you say he's top 5?
He's the most exciting player in the comp, I reckon, at the minute.
If you were to redo your ranking, we did one. I don't think you're involved in that one then, but if you were to do a ranking, would he be in your top 5 players in the comp right now?
Yes.
I would
probably
say yes.
Sitting 4th, maybe.
For me, it would probably go Sam Draper.
Peter Wright.
Sam Draper.
Daniel Gorringe.
And then Shy Bob. He's in the top 5 easily.
Yeah.
I'm on fire.
Mine would have to be Nick Daicos, Brian Myers.
Nick Daicos.
Brian Myers.
Oh, please.
The guy.
Bloke can't even guide the ball down on his foot fucking straight. He has to
Big Brian Myers, then Andrew Phillips.
He has to unlock.
He's a goer. He's a goer.
He has to unlock his ball and sock it out of his fucking pelvis to kick the ball.
Another talking point. Presta has been in some really good form in the last 6 weeks.
Man, you've just jinxed it. He's going to do a hamstring this week.
I wouldn't put it past him, but how good's he been? Especially clearance.
He's a good footballer.
It's a shame they're not playing Geelong again. Stuart would have gone with the old elbow. Ching.
Another question.
Out, Craig.
Why the hell was Mitch Georgiades dropped? And they were already short on tools with Todd Marshall under the health and safety protocols.
That's true.
I believe it was about structure, Tricky, and development within the Port Adelaide Football Club. Is what Koshy told me over the cash cow. Yeah, I don't know. It was absolutely absurd why he would
What would he know about development? Knows about money taken.
Yeah, not a great coaching decision. Maybe it was for discipline, Tricky. We don't know what's going on in the industry.
Yeah, but maybe not the week when Tom Marshall goes into health and safety protocols.
Maybe he's done something wrong at training.
Like I said, get rid of Ken. I said that a couple of weeks ago, didn't I?
I like Ken.
Yeah, he's a good bloke. I rate him as a coach. Maybe maybe it's time to move from Port, though.
Didn't turn up to the pools. Oh, yeah.
And obviously, Richmond backline injury woes, Grimes and Vloston, they're big outs.
Big outs. Vloston is very underrated.
I will say this, I've never barracked for Richmond more in my life than that night. I knew if Richmond won, my beloved Saints were out of the 8.
Oh,
go the Tigers.
Righto.
As Ben Drew would say, flag Tigers.
Flag Tigers.
Moving on to the next one.
Oh, can I take this? I want to take it.
Oh, you can take it, Connor.
Yes.
Here we go.
North Melbourne, 13-10-88, defeated by Sydney, 18-18, 126. The big Super Lucky with
Super Lucky! The Gallico, the beef and chicken, Super Lucky!
How do you like your Super, Trick?
I like a mixed.
Yes.
I like it Nick's Lucky.
Oh, very slick there.
Yeah. Zerha with 2, LDU with 1, Taylor with 1, Coleman Jones and Hall also with 1. Big Lance Franklin with 4, Warner with 3, Papley with 3, McDonald with 2, Heaney 2, Reed 2, Hayward, Golden all with 1. Fuck, they had a fair few goal kickers.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Holty's man Stevenson with 31, Simpkin with 31, 2 goal assists and 7 score involvements. LDU, 2 goal assists and 9 score involvements. How many touches did he have, Trick? This is absolute shambles once again. Anderson with 27 and 7 clearances. Parker, 29, 9 tackles.
Yeah, 29.
Thank you. Can we get those in the notes, please?
All right, so I'll work on that.
Parker, 29, 9 tackles, 7 score involvements and 7 clearances. Talking points. That's
Lucky!
He was phenomenal.
Oh, he was unstoppable. unstoppable. That is a key forward at North Melbourne. That is Wayne Carey shit right there from that bloke.
Oh, yeah.
Not only that, his goal kicking was exceptional. He's an exceptional kicker
dead
of the football.
straight.
Absolutely
Did not
fantastic to
miss
see.
every time he marked it and went back and did a run up and had a
Yeah.
set shot at goal. It was just phenomenal
They're
kicking.
building a good forward line.
Oh, they
Zerha and
are.
Larkey work, and Curtis Taylor, good. And then obviously you got Coleman Jones and Cherry.
Oh, yes, and Davies.
Yes, very delicious.
Very delicious.
And then obviously another talking point was Chad Warner, 3 goals, 20 touches, 11 score involvements, 633 metres gained, 6 clearances and 7 inside 50s.
Rip a game.
Yeah, mate, he's a freak. I said this to you at work. I said, Chad Warner's pretty good, but watch Errol Goulden be better. This guy is a freak. Absolute freak, this bloke. Did anyone see his...
What?
Are you looking at me or are you looking out the window?
I think he's off in his own little world after I rattled
Sorry,
him
it's
earlier.
daydreaming about Nick Daicos.
Rocky.
again.
Oh.
Fuck, is this stuff?
Who wants the next one?
Holty can, because I did the...
sorry.
Okay.
I'll bring it home.
Heading up to the Gabba 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 Gabba. Yo, Gabba Gabba.
Yabba dabba doo!
Connor?
Yeah,
Don't
mate.
ever fucking do that again.
Yo, Gabba Gabba. Brisbane with 17-12, 114 defeating the Blues.
What have you got there, School?
12-9-81 with the goal kickers for the Brisbane Lions. With the Fitzroy Lions, Bailey 4, McStay 4, Cameron 2, Hipwood, McCartney, Sorko. Oh, jeez, these names are shocking.
Go.
Matheson.
Matheson.
Robinson.
That's the barometer.
Berry, Neil. Fisher 2, Motlop 2, Kerno 2, Mackay. Oh, God, nearly said McKay then. Martin Cripps, Owies,
Yeah, you got it.
Durden, and Nunes.
Well done, Holty.
Shit. English was not my
You're
best.
a shocker with names, aren't you?
Oh,
It's terrible.
definitely
It's
Bill
quite funny.
Brownless, I am.
I reckon you live to be like him.
Oh, absolutely.
I would too.
Absolutely.
Find your own lane.
Disposals for the Fitzroy Lions. You had Neil, 32.
Fitzroy Lions.
Fitzroy Lions,
You're an old
32. 10 scoring moments, 9 clearances. McCloughan, 28. 10 scoring moments. With Carlton Blues, we had Doherty, 28. Walsh, 7 scoring moments. Talking points between the Fitzroy Lions and Blues. Patrick Cripps.
Holty, pull your shit together.
Patrick Cripps. Oh, can we go back to... sorry, who played North Melbourne? South Melbourne? Patrick Cripps bump on how... Oh, no.
Well, you got 2 weeks, Trick.
Yeah, 2 weeks, yeah.
But what are you trying to spit out there?
Patrick Cripps bump, how many
many
weeks
weeks
does he
does he
get?
get? We got
Sorry.
2.
We got 2, and I think it'll stand.
Bailey.
Who thinks he'll get off?
I think he'll get off.
Zachary Bailey.
Holty,
Zachary
you didn't give us our thoughts on the bump. Do you think
Let him off.
he'll appeal it? Do you reckon he'll get off?
Let him off.
Let him off. Take a fine.
That's Patrick.
Seriously. It's
That's
what,
Patrick Cripps.
What,
He
are
was
you,
not going with the ball.
He's so
what are you
good,
meant to
though.
do with momentum?
Yeah.
He wasn't, but he wasn't looking at the ball at
Yeah,
all.
Cochin can just kick people in the faces.
Yeah, his name's Trent. Good bloke.
Oh, Christ. Zach Bailey finds form
Moved it on.
Around the boundary.
4 goals. With 4 goals leading the Brisbane Lions to their Yo Gabba Gabba win.
I'll give you one.
Why
Around
can't
the boundary.
Brisbane
I'll
play
give you one
4
around the fucking
quarters?
top.
Because, I don't know. I just
This was actually delivered. These couple of notes were delivered by a listener, Flynn Sinclair.
Oh.
Why can't Brisbane
Shout out
play?
to you, Flynn. Welcome to the podcast.
Former guest.
Oh, okay.
Episode, I want to say 2 or episode 3.
I call that BOC before Connor, so he missed out.
So he gave a couple points, not all of them.
Yo Gabba Gabba! Why can't Brisbane play 4 quarters?
That was one of his.
I just don't think they're that good.
Nah, then
they're obviously
And he
they're a
agrees
good
with that too. That's what
They're
we
a
talk
good
about
football
this.
side, but they're not as good as everyone thinks they are.
Well, let's back this up. Are they serious contenders?
I think on their day, yes, but they haven't had their day for a while, and they can't play at the G.
Another dot point. What do they need to change or what not?
Lance Franklin.
Oh! Yo Gabba Gabba!
There we go.
No, seriously, Claire.
What do they need to change? Well, learn, for one,
Change it back to Fitzroy.
learn how to play at the G.
Yes.
If you want to be a contender, you got to learn how to play
I
the
could
G.
say the same with South Melbourne as well.
Yeah.
And Fitzroy.
And I will
Honestly, I just don't think their pressure's that good.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
It's good to see Bailey find some form again, though.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a star.
I got to admit, the Brisbane Bears are playing all right.
Yeah, they are.
You're such...
They are playing.
Tricky spotlight. Now, we did mention this guy a bit before, but Josh Kennedy from the West Coast Eagles. What a career. So, 700 plus goals, and he's just been an all-round superstar. Obviously, he was involved in that trade from Judd to Carlton, him to West Coast.
I've got one thing on
But
that.
do you think... I honestly think West Coast...
Here we go.
West Coast won it.
Here
They
we
got
go.
a premiership out of him. What did Carlton get?
Here we go.
Who won the trade?
West Coast.
West Coast.
I think it's even.
Nah, he brought him a premiership.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'd say if you look at that trade, I think
He brought them a premiership. Chris Judd got Fev sacked. There you go.
Yeah, but Chris Judd, I would say what Chris Judd did for that football club.
Oh, no, yeah, no.
I mean, Chris
probably
Judd.
more than on the on-field performances.
Chris Judd's probably one of the most the most influential players I've ever seen play AFL.
and
Chris Judd, West Coast, is a different breed.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
but he's just...
Him and Ben Cousins,
Yeah.
oh my God, nothing better.
Yeah,
nothing better.
Daniel Kerr as well.
But just like Chris Judd just did it from game one.
Don't forget Daryl Rapunda.
He did it from game one. Like once he was brought in the competition, he did it. He started.
yeah, he's absolutely...
He was a shooting star.
Because I want to say he was picked 2. He was very high, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's just a professional.
Wasn't
I
he in
think,
that superstar draft, the one with Ball?
I think he might have been, yeah.
Hodge, Ball,
yeah.
Judd, pretty sure it was.
But I'm pretty sure what Judd did at Carlton, yes, he probably wasn't as good as he was at West Coast on the field, but I think what he did for the actual Carlton Football Club behind the scenes, it probably speaks wonders of him.
What do you guys think has made Kennedy so good for so long?
His goal kicking.
Just being
He's so accurate.
playing a
He's not quick off the mark, by all means.
No,
Oh,
but
no.
like he's just he's reliable. He's an accurate kicker goal.
just
He's
playing his
local
role.
hobo is what he is.
Yeah.
Brings back the
Playing-
hobo look. Rate it.
Playing his role as a forward and not doing stupid
Stupid things.
He's probably a goaler.
Is the starter not stupid?
No, that's
it works
iconic.
for him.
That's
It works for
iconic.
him.
That's I was on an Instagram
It
video.
looks like Connor at work stamping his feet down every fucking 2 seconds.
Jesus. I was on an Instagram video watching that.
if I was you.
Instagram watching video that the Twinkle Toes. I don't know who said it. I think it was Bruce McAvaney said it's all about the last 3 steps
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
before you take the kick.
I agree with that.
The Twinkie Toes was just for show.
Now to bring it home,
And
we
the
had
kick is all about the dough.
West Coast 13-8-86 defeated by Adelaide 16-6 102. Obviously, we said goal kickers. Kennedy kicked 8 in his last game. Darling 2, Cripps 2, and Duggan. For Adelaide, Jesus guys have finding some form. Darcy Fogarty kicked 4. Shane McAdam 3. McHenry 2, Rory Laird 2, Himmelberg 2, Walker, Murphy, Hinge. Disposals, you had Tim Callard 26, 7 clearances, Gaff 25 and Hearn 25. Laird
The Brownlow medalist.
36.
Yes,
That
he
2K's
is.
coming
he
to mind,
is,
baby.
he
Are you
is,
betting on
he
it
is.
Huh?
Have you put money on it yet?
Yeah, I put money on them when I said I'm going to put money on it.
Did you put money on it?
No.
Oh, you're full of shit then.
I've
You
got
got to just 36, 2
SDK,
goals, 7
rising
score
star.
involvements, and 10 clearances.
SDK, rising star.
I've got money on that too. Dawson, 27, 691 metres games. What do you guys think of the game? If you watched it, West Coast came late, but Adelaide managed to hang on.
Yeah.
I just want to say Lairds dropped to $34.
I'll put $500 on that.
Oh, you said you're trying to serve some money. You better be coming to SB next weekend.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Rocky.
Well, we're talking points. Josh Kennedy's last game.
Yeah. What else?
I actually had a tear running
Yeah.
down my cheek.
Great.
That was a good interview.
It was
with Will
great.
Schofield.
It was great.
Yeah, no, really. Shout out to our boy Josh.
Joshy, always welcome and not the guts.
Great career, mate.
Very good career. Very good career. Probably one of the top 5 forwards I tried to be like when I was.
Yeah, no.
And still.
Just reliable. Very, very reliable, man.
Normal, very good key forward and played your position very well. So,
Yeah.
great career.
I'm going to bring something up new here.
What do you got?
Connor, you love a pun, don't you?
I've been known to
Pun?
dabble.
A pun or a joke? I've got many
Let's go over
jokes.
Sandown. Let's go have a look at Sandown races tomorrow.
I do like a little bit of a dabble.
Sandown races all bet return tomorrow. Let's have a look. Let's give.
Are we talking Sandown races or are we
This
talking
bloke is a
the
full-blown
V8
degenerate.
supercars?
Hang on.
Get it, Herbie. Go, Herbie. Go, Herbie. Go.
Oh my goodness gracious! What have we become?
Well, we can't do Sandown because
I'm just
the
saying.
listeners aren't going to hear it.
I'm just saying.
The listeners not going to hear it. You can't do it, mate.
No, I want you to give it. I'm just going to say, Ruffy, race 8, number 8.
Yeah, that's really good because the listeners can jump on that, can they?
Yeah, they can. So we'll put them up on their stories.
Yeah.
So
We can put it up on the story.
Okay.
So in summary, what was that again, Tricky?
Let's put our best bet and then our value bet and a Ruffy. Race 8, number 8, Ruffy's paying $23.
Yep.
And it's an ex-Peter Moody horse.
Ooh.
Oh,
Kind of
always back moods.
So kind of be all over that.
He just trains winners.
So I'm saying that's a Ruffy.
Yeah, okay.
Best bet? Do you want to have a look?
Here we go.
I'll have a look.
Listen up, listeners. Best bet.
Best bet. Let's have a look. I did have a look at one before. Best bet. Race 4, number 7, paying $2.60. Horse by the name of Duchess Savoy. Jockeys John McNeil. Its last race is 1-2 and 1-2-1-7.
That's Tricky's horsey tips.
Connor, you got to bet. You got to bet the day.
Don't gamble, man. It's against religion.
There was
Just remember, gamble responsibly out there, listeners.
and then I did have a value bet. Value bet that I would like to put to the table is Cully Ice race 6, number 7, paying $12. The last race is a 6-3-1-3-0. 6. So
We'll have a talk tomorrow at work.
yeah, do you want to go over some of yours?
No, I'm not gambling.
You're full of shit.
I don't gamble.
You'll get to tomorrow and you're like, oh, Chicky, it's better jump. Come into the office. Come into the office. I'm just saying, might want to get on that one. What's paying $23? It is the expert's top tip.
Oh,
It's paying
I like
$23.
I'll get on it.
So I think it's time for some.
That was Tricky's horsey tips.
Oh, he's got it up. I like that. Do
Wisdom.
you want a bit of wisdom?
A bit of wisdom.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
wisdom.
Might have to steal this one.
Here we go. 5 minutes before I go to training.
Bit of wisdom.
Wisdom me.
Oh, I'll give you some wisdom. Now, as two single lads, are we on the dating sites?
Ladies! I'm still looking. Ladies!
Are we on the dating sites?
Ladies.
I do
Bumble,
dabble in a bit of
Grindr?
Tinder.
Yeah, okay.
Are you on Tinder, Holty?
Tricky deal. No, I'm not on any dating
Oh,
apps.
you'll be on Tinder
I'm
after
just
this.
I'm just
I'm
the
telling you.
natural.
Be on
Hold
Tinder
it.
after this.
No.
Just the
Come on, please.
natural come get me in the bush.
Oh, make him an account. You got to make him an account.
I'll make him an account.
Come get me in the bush. Natural man.
Now, Connor's Wisdom brought to you by Joel. I've heard you're a big fan of Connor's.
Joel Hillis, yep.
Yep. Does he have a missus?
He does.
Well, don't listen to this bit then.
Joey.
Shout out Jolie and Tina.
Yeah, no, shout out, mate. Appreciate the support. Like, seriously, love you. Anyway, Connor's Wisdom.
Oh,
So, we're seeing
Connor, he's a great bloke.
I'm
You
sure
will
he is.
seriously love him.
anyone that
Great
says that he likes me.
You'll meet him at the functions that day, won't you?
I'm busy.
Oh,
Maybe.
Knocked me back.
Anyway, Connor's Wisdom. So, dating apps. How do you beef your profile?
You don't say you work at McDonald's. That's what I left out. I put I studied at Swinburne University of Technology.
Yeah, all right. So obviously, there's one thing that a lady likes. She likes to know that the man she's going for has a nice, secure job. Yeah. For instance, Tricky, you work at McDonald's.
Crew coach, yep.
No, you don't. You're the head chef at a multi-million-dollar restaurant.
oh no! Shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ladies will be all over that.
Holty, you work in the kitchen too, don't you?
Correct.
You're also a head chef at the multi-million-dollar restaurant.
Oh, please tell me it's what place I'm thinking about.
What?
Is this, have you assigned us to a specific place?
What do you mean?
What
No,
you
you
just said?
just write a head chef at a multi-million-dollar restaurant. You don't have to say what it is. Then,
You don't have to?
And then they ask you about it, and you give them the humour. Oh, it's Macca's.
Oh no!
But the girl's going to see
I don't
that.
know how this works.
The girl's going to be like, you should.
Oh.
Tricky's photo's going to pop up and it's going to see head chef, multi-million-dollar restaurant. I'm going to like that. That
Oh.
sounds interesting. He's probably got a bit of money. Turns out he just works at McDonald's. Should I do the other ones?
Yeah, did you have more?
Or the airplane jokes?
Oh,
Yeah, the ones I said.
do you
yesterday.
care for an orange juice
No.
if it needed
All right.
me?
If you really want to piss off a flight attendant,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
walk onto the plane, go, Hey, can I sit on the black box? She'd be like, why? Oh, they always find that first.
Oh, shit.
Next one, walk on and say, oh, can I sit at the back of the plane? Why? Never see a plane reverse to the ground, do you? Hey, that's Connor's wisdom for this week.
Oh, pretty piss poor.
Not
bad.
I know who will like that. One of the chefs at work listens to this podcast dearly, and he loves it, and he's recommended it to all his family and all his neighbours in his street. His name is Lee. He's a ripping bloke, and he will like that segment.
Good.
You'll like that.
Is he
dearly.
single or is he married?
Nah, he's married. He
I was
has,
going to
he
say,
has kids.
he could put that on his Tinder profile if he wasn't.
Just
Yeah.
don't get caught.
I reckon it's just about time to head off, but we'll do our tips obviously before we go.
Yes.
And we have some news to announce before you go.
I reckon this has been a funny episode. I reckon
Yeah.
we'll finish off with a joke.
No, I got no.
Again, he's trying to Bill Shadow.
Yeah, I know.
I
Exactly.
got no jokes. I'm in the moment.
I've got one.
Go. Yeah, give us a joke.
This is an old one that I've told a fair few times, all right? So, there was a girl with a wooden leg.
Yes.
All right,
Not very
and
funny.
there was a girl with a wooden leg at a school ball dance. No one wanted to dance with her at all.
Yeah.
And she was just sitting on the chair the whole time. Everyone's dancing, having a good time at the school ball. And a guy that turns up to the school ball with a wooden eye.
Yeah.
And he walks in. No one wants to dance with him either. So he goes over and spots the girl with the wooden leg.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Goes over to